In this particular video, I'd like to show you how to use Wireshark in your GNS3 topology so you can actually use this to do packet captures and learn more about how various protocols work and things like that. So let's take a look at this. Now, when you initially downloaded GNS3, you were presented with a box that had a whole bunch of applications that were built into it, and hopefully you allowed it to also download Wireshark as part of its download process. If you did, using Wireshark in here is super easy. Just select a device that you wish. For example, I'm going to do this router right here and right-click. And you can see here in your options under right-click the capture option. So now when I select capture, it's going to ask me which interface on this device do I wish to start capturing packets. And I'm going to select the serial interface because I want to learn a little bit more about frame relay and see what frame relay headers look like. And I want to see what EIGRP is doing across this frame relay connection. So as soon as I click this, Wireshark is going to start up. Let's hit OK. And it's going to start collecting packets. There it goes. Now while it's doing that, let's go ahead and bring up router 2, who was an EIGRP neighbor. And here we can see the EIGRP process happening. So you can see it's very useful. So from here, because Wireshark has been built into GNS3, we can use it to capture things on any interface. And where this becomes really powerful is that, let's say that you had your own home-based lab, a rack right next to you. Well, certainly if you had a hub or something, you could plug a hub in between two routers or a router and a switch and then plug your laptop into that hub and then use Wireshark on your laptop to capture stuff going across that Ethernet interface. Pretty simple. But what if you wanted to capture traffic on a WAN interface, like a serial interface? You want to see your frame relay headers, or maybe you're doing PPP and you want to see what all the PPP, the point-to-point protocol, looks like. Kind of hard to do that with real equipment. But you can see here, because Wireshark is built into this virtual environment, it's super easy to just right-click on any router and select any interface you want on that router so you can see all the layer 2 headers and everything. So that concludes this discussion on using Wireshark within the context of GNS3.